proteins? What are proteins? Proteins are made up of chains of nitrogen-containing building blocks called amino acids. Proteins make up 50% of the solid mass of cells. Adult humans need 20 amino acids, while children need 22 amino acids to make all the proteins. Amino acids are grouped under essential and non-essential. Essential amino acids. These cannot be prepared by the body and have to be ingested with the food. Non-essential amino acids. This group includes necessary amino acids which occur naturally in the body. Important functions of proteins. First, growth and development. Proteins form cells and tissue. As such, they help build new tissues and replace worn-out cells. These are called structural proteins. Second, regulation of chemical reactions. Enzymes. Biocatalysts are proteins which help speed up metabolic processes like digestion and respiration. Example, pepsin, erepsin. Hormones are chemical messengers which regulate body functions and result in growth. Example, insulin, glucagon. Third, protection. Antibodies protect the body from infection. Fourth, movement and locomotion. Contractile proteins bring about muscle contraction and hence movement. Example, actin, myosin. Fifth, transport. Proteins carry different substances in the blood to different tissues. Example, hemoglobin transports respiratory gases. Sixth, source of energy. Approximately 4.1 kilocalorie of energy is released by the oxidation of 1 gram of protein. However, the body uses it as the last source of energy when carbohydrates and fats are not available. Test for protein. Take a small quantity of milk in a test tube. Now, using a dropper, add 2 drops of solution of copper sulfate and 10 drops of solution of caustic soda to the test tube. Shake well and let the test tube stand for a few minutes. What do you see? Did the contents of the test tube turn violet? A violet color indicates presence of proteins in the milk. So, milk has proteins in it. Deficiency of proteins. Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor, called Sukha Rog in Hindi. It is a severe protein deficiency disease usually affecting young children. This disease is caused when mothers stop breastfeeding their babies at an early age and the child is given a diet poor in proteins. Mother's milk is rich in protein and after weaning, the child is given a diet mainly consisting of carbohydrates and poor in proteins. The suffering child may die before the age of 5 years. Symptoms and control measures of Kwashiorkor. Underweight, belly protruding out, skin getting dark and scaly, stunted growth, loss of appetite, repeated diarrhea, enlarged liver and anemia, edema, that is swelling of the feet and the face, means accumulation of water in the tissues of the feet and the face. Control or treatment. The child suffering from Kwashiorkor should be given a protein-rich diet like pulses, milk, egg, fish, and meat. A mixed diet of wheat, gram, peanuts, soybean, and jaggery is also useful. Marasmus. Marasmus usually affects infants below the age of 1 year and is due to the deficiency of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins in the diet. This disease is caused due to the sudden stoppage of breastfeeding, followed by a diet poor in energy-giving foods like carbohydrates, fats, and proteins. Symptoms and control measures of marasmus. Less body weight, degenerations resulting in a very weak body as if formed of muscles, skin and bones only. Skin becomes loosely folded. Thin face, thinning of limbs. Retarded physical and mental growth. Ribs appearing prominent. Control or treatment. The child suffering from marasmus should be given a diet rich in proteins and carbohydrates. Differences between Kwashiorkor and marasmus. 1. Kwashiorkor affects children from 1 to 5 years of age, while marasmus affects infants up to 1 year of age. 2. Kwashiorkor is due to the deficiency of proteins in the diet, while marasmus is due to the deficiency of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in the diet. 3. In Kwashiorkor, there is edema of legs and face, while in marasmus there is no edema. 4. The skin of the patient becomes dark and scaly in Kwashiorkor, while there is no darkening of the skin in marasmus. 5. In Kwashiorkor, there is no degeneration of the muscles, while in marasmus there is degeneration of the muscles, with the body becoming very weak.